Hey, my people, I know I look like shit, and I don't care, so neither should you. I cannot get rid of this damn cough. So this is part 5 of crafting time, making a tree of life wreath for my front door, greenery. So this is the moss that I used, reindeer moss. Now I like this other than the Spanish moss for a lot of reasons. Now Spanish moss, which is perfectly fine in an application like this, it actually is, I believe, what the original inspiration for my video used. But Spanish moss is long and gangly and hard. It's also usually either brown, gray, or an off beige color. And I wanted something green. And now, yes, I know I could have painted this, but it really wasn't what I was going for. I wanted something more soft and pillowy. I didn't want it to be like a hard thing. I wanted it to be like soft and more three-dimensional. That's why I went with the reindeer moss, because reindeer moss is very soft. It's very thin fibers that are interwoven together. But the problem is, with all mosses, they don't like to get wet. They are also extremely fragile, and they break easily. Now, here is a piece of reindeer moss. See how tiny and interwoven it is? It's like a little sponge. But it is completely fragile. It will tear and come apart very easy. And if you put any pressure to it, it just crumbles. So how to protect this? How to make it so that it's going to withstand the weather and storage and not fall apart? Easy. Glue. Plain old Elmer's school glue. I take 3 parts glue and 2 parts water. Mix them completely in like a foam or throwaway bowl. Now this part's kind of tricky. Take the moss and put it on top. Don't push it into it. Flip it over, get glue on the other side the exact same way. Pick it up in your hand and squeeze it out. Work that glue into it. Now this is going to go flat and it's going to be like, oh my God, what did I do? Very gently just set it down and let it fluff up. Place them on a piece of parchment. Let them dry for about 6 hours and flip them over. After 6 hours, they are still wet. The side is dry. You flip it over. And you can see all the the glistening spots. Those are still wet. So I'm going to let these sit for a few hours and see how they dry. If it doesn't look like they're drying enough, I will put them in my dehydrator and let them dry a little faster.